Let's go with the anonymous secrets.
Here's the first one. When I was dating my husband, he had never had adult time before. My count was well in the double digits. I thought things would get better in time and with communication. We have been happily married for almost 10 years, and I've never had the heart to tell him that he is awful in bed. I've always suggested ways of doing things, but he just sucks at all of it. Thank God for adult toys. Y'all pray for me. I really do love him.
Oh, man. That is so unfortunate.
Mm,
Right? Like,
yeah.
what do you do? This person is right. Like, thoughts and prayers. Just
Yeah.
thoughts and prayers, especially if you've tried already. Is
All
there
right.
anything else you can do?
I'm going to be vulnerable here for just a second. I felt like for most of my life, I was not good when it came to adult time.
Okay.
I'm comfortable enough in my skin to be able to say that.
That's very brave of you. Thank you.
I think what changed it for me is when I got with my husband, Abe, and I was able to get out of my mind. I can now look back and see that I was always trying to do what I thought the other person wanted or what I thought I had seen in adult stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And I was trying to perform. I was never in the moment.
Right.
And so I feel like sometimes, and then there was like that one moment where it sort of unlocked for me. And I was like, oh, this is what everybody's been talking about. I've missed it. Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I was able to just be in the moment and enjoy it for what it was and not trying to do what I thought I should be doing.
I wonder if this woman's husband knows that she was with a lot of people or even anybody else.
Right.
And has always had a complex and has been therefore just trying really hard. Because that really kills the sexual game.
Right.
Like trying so hard, you can't, it's almost like you have to relax into it.
Mhm.
And this man might be super in his head like you were, Miguel, and is just doing all the wrong things.
If you've ever been in that situation before where you like, obviously she loves her husband and wants to be with him and they're happily married. It's just that one aspect of it that's not great. How did you coach your partner through it? 1-844-HITS-961.
1-844-448-7961 or text us, put the word hits with your message and send it to 96893.
Here's another confession. I hate teaching.
Oh.
I wish I could leave, but I'm stuck until I can retire. I feel like a caged animal at work. I don't even like kids anymore, and I'm grateful that at least I don't come home to any. I teach preschool. Is there anything else you could do?
Why are you stuck? What, like, everything else you said, like, good Lord.
Right.
You don't need to be around children.
Which is why we say it takes a special person to do what you're doing.
Right, because, like, the people that stay, like, love it. Same thing with, like, nurses and doctors, things like that. You got to get out. I don't know what you mean when you say you're stuck. Like, do you not have, are you afraid that you don't have skills or, what? You can do something. Like, you do have options. And probably the worst part about you feeling like a caged animal is because you've told yourself you are stuck.
Mm-hmm.
That's a bad mentality to have. No one is ever stuck. Like, I know that you've probably got a lot of obstacles that you're facing, but you can start working on your exit. You can.
And I think this comes for any job, whether you're a teacher or you're a receptionist or you're a janitor, whatever it is, you are never stuck. Yes, you may have to take a lot of steps to get out of that situation, but you can.
Yes.
You just got to start small.
Yes.
All right. It is 7:33. We got to get to Blown Off. Now, Darren is really, really into Thomas, and they've been hanging out for a hot minute, but there's something Darren is obsessed with that makes Thomas uncomfortable. But what is it that Darren could be so into that Thomas is like, this is just too much for me? Got to find out what